In its spiritual homeland, the music was coming out of the darkness. Producers like Masters at Work had finally put house into the US charts.
We were getting really pop-oriented records. We said, let's take the B-sides and just put our style of music on it. Strictly going for it, you know, going for rock in the clubs. You know, we took a couple of vocal samples from, you know, the song from the artist or whatever and put it on the B-side and called them Masters at Work dubs. So we just wanted people to feel our vibes, and that's how it started. Next thing you know, like Frankie Knuckles was playing a Debbie Gibson record, and he would never play a Debbie Gibson record, but that B-side was so strong, that dub, and he loved it. He loved the whole vibe.
Masters at Work's remixing of pop stars like Mick Hucknall into club floor fillers sealed the supremacy of the DJ as a studio producer.
They didn't even want the house mix. That's what I'm saying. It was just a remix. And we just ended up doing that dub, and they put it on the B-side, and that's what started the whole thing. But they didn't know what the hell house music was.
For DJs, it had always been a short step from mixing records in a club to remixing them in a studio. Now the major record companies were calling on them to bring a big club feel to pale chart pop.
When I did Toriano, it was like a lot. I think it was bugged people out the most because it was not like anything I've done.
Honey, bring it close to my, honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my, honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my.
I didn't know who she was, never heard of her. And the guy's just like, I'm like, how much is it? Okay, do I have time? Okay. It was just kind of like that regular ordeal. It wasn't like anything special, except for he said one thing to me. He's like, I really want you to do something different.
Armand Van Helden's pumped up remix of Tori Amos was a massive crossover hit. Big in both the clubs and charts in the US and UK, it cemented house music's domination of pop.
It's like, that's a rock guy. Okay, it's a guy, rock dude playing the bass. People thought I could sample it from a disco record. That bass is being played for 3.5 minutes. That pluck that I loop for one bar goes by, and it's just like, you just listen to the bass, that's the one, and I'm in. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's like, you know, I mean, if there's any art to it, I guess it's just that art of knowing. I'm just about like, sample a, loop a beat, loop a groove, I'm done. I'm done. It's just like, no rocket science in it at all. It's just all about that groove. What that groove does makes everything else secondary. I don't care. You can label it, title it, call it this, call it that. I start something, I don't start something. People hate me, people love me. I'm just in the studio. I make beats. That's what I do.